Should I call you Bal?
Doesn't matter. Whatever you like. Okay, perfect. So we are recording. And hey, everyone. So my name is Balraj Gill. And today I have Sanjeev here with me, who is going to do a little bit of an astrology read and explain astrology for us. So this podcast is called Conversations with God, and it's everything about anything outside of our realm, really. So take it away, Sanjeev. Tell us a little bit about you, who you are, how you came to this passion of astrology, how long you've been doing it for.
Hi, Balraj. Thank you for giving me an opportunity to present and do a podcasting for astrology and some review of your horoscope. Thank you very much for that.
You're welcome.
I've been doing astrology, if I recall, right from 1997. So it's almost 20 years now. When I first went to graduation degree for astrology, where I did Jyotish Visharad, and since then I've been practicing astrology and doing my research about the predictions and about the remedies, especially the Vedic astrology. I did my research on many other forms of astrology all over the world. So basically the astrology that I connect to the most is the Vedic astrology and Gemini astrology, which comes from Rig Vedas, which is around 5,000 years old text. And that's where the astrology, because the depth that the Vedas have in it in terms of predicting about the future and past. So that's why I relied more on that. So since then I've been practicing and I've been seeing clients, I've been helping people, and this has become my passion. So now I kind of meet people and do predictions and offer some holistic remedies to improve their situations.
That's awesome. Yeah, I didn't know that you offer in astrology, you can also offer remedies. So I really will dig into that. So what I had to do for you, you asked me for my name, my birth date, and the place and time, right?
That's right.
Okay. So you need that from everybody?
Yes, I do need, in order to cast a horoscope, I need to have date, time, and place of birth. Okay. So that's how, the time you're born in, so what the nakshatras, what the zodiac sign were, how the planets were placed at that time. That is needed in order to cast the horoscope. But if you don't have, if you don't have the precise time, there are some tools that astrology offers where you can do time correction as well.
Oh, okay. Because that was a huge, I think, I'm assuming that would be a huge thing because a lot of people don't know exactly what time they were born.
Yeah, there are some tools. What I do is that I will ask you some certain questions about your past. So let's say in your case, I will say, Balraj, this thing happened to you in 2014, and this is where it happened and how it happened. And you would say, okay, Sanjeev, this is not 2014. It was actually 2015. So I would correct the placement and the timing accordingly. So this is how we correct the time based on the past, predictions that what happened to your life, and accordingly what planet were placed at what zodiacs and what aspects. And there are so many tools that needs to figure out in order to ascertain what time a person is born.
Oh, cool. I didn't know that. Awesome. Okay, well, should we get started on you? So I gave you all my information. You have my chart, I guess. Is that what it's called? The chart?
Yeah, the horoscope or the chart, yes.
Okay, yeah, you have it in front of you. And just go for it however you normally read people. So what we're going to do is we're going to read my chart, and we're going to come back to it in 6 months and just see, and then in another year, and we'll kind of this is for fun and information and knowledge for the public, and just to see what happened, and this is being recorded, obviously, like what did happen, what didn't happen. And I have some questions here for you too, but it's just like follow up because people are always interested in follow up. Does that work for you?
Yeah, that's right.
Okay.
So based on your details, you were born on July 9th, 1977 in Surrey. So it's 5:30 p.m. So based on that, the horoscope that I cast for you is you're born in the rising sign of Scorpio as per Vedic astrology. And your main planets, the planets, that impact you the most is going to be Mars and Jupiter. And coming back to your personality, I would say, based on the various placements and the strength of planets I see here, that you are a person who like creativity. You are a person who likes the beauty of the things. You like, you have a very positive attitude towards the life. You're romantically involved in the things. You do it with your heart because your Venus is pretty strong. So what Venus does is Venus is all about beauty, fragrance, colors, glamour. These are the all things related to Venus. So Venus is strong. So these are the characteristics. One, and then you have Mars, which is kind of a planet which impacts you a lot. And unfortunately, the placement of Mars is not very good because you are Manglik, both from your Lagna chart and Moon chart. What it does is that it brings your anger up. It burns your creative energy. It it brings it brings challenges in relationship, and that's why and you have a Manglik dosha. As per Vedic text, it is said that if a girl or a boy has a Manglik dosha, so before marrying or before getting into a relationship, it is very important to check the compatibility with the partner, because if the other partner is not Manglik, so then it brings troubles in the relationship. It brings divorce, separations, and may cause bad health to your spouse as well. Having said that, you are a balancer. You believe in justice, and you are a very fair person. Whatever you talk, whatever you do, you are very transparent. You believe in transparency. Your Jupiter is placed well, so you are grounded. You are spiritual. You uh, you are devoted. You believe in meditation. You do certain things related to divinity and spirituality, and uh, and you're an analytical person as well, full of ideas towards business and trade. Your Mercury is pretty well. But having said that, there's another thing that I see here is that your placement of your moon is such that you get sometimes emotionally vulnerable. So sometimes you lose your emotions and you react to that. Sometimes you go very down and seek and feel yourself lonely, seek help. And similarly, because your Mars is such that it brings some ego or kind of a negative emotions as well. Having said that, leadership qualities very good. Sun is placed well. You have a charisma. People listen to you. You have you know how to put forth your ideas, your thoughts. People listen to you. They believe in you. You trust in good things. This is something about your personality, Balraj. Yeah. And other than that, I have your horoscope in front of me, and you can ask me the questions.
Okay. So when you do readings for people, I'm assuming that the topics are always probably about career, money, moves, romance, their children. Like, is there anything else that people really ask about?
Yeah, this is pretty much the common things you mentioned. And apart from that, people do ask about their health, their well-being, and their emotional satisfaction. And basically, more and more people are kind of asking questions about relationship, career, and money.
Mm-hmm.
And some people do ask about their spiritual journey as well.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Yeah.
Awesome. Okay, so I wrote some questions down and maybe we can just kind of go through them. Okay, so my first one is, based on everything that you've told me, how can I have more fun in my life?
Okay, so when you call the fun, it depends what fun means to you. What is your exact motivations are. So based on your chart and based on the placement of Venus, I can say that uh, you like traveling, you like to earn money, you like the glamour part of the things, you want romance and happiness and smile, beauty, fragrance. These are all your characteristics. So what you need to do is, in this case, first of all, in order to make yourself happy, you need to understand what your motivations are, what you want to achieve, clearly understanding yourself inside out. For that sake, I would say first thing is the planet Mars, which is your main planet, being Scorpio as a rising sign, and Aries is your Rashi, which Moon is placed in Aries. So these two things, both these zodiac signs are governed by Mars. So we need to tame Mars. We need to control Mars. We need to channelize Mars in your favor. So how to do it? First of all, you have a Manglik dosha, and you have, what I see is that you do have some anger issue. You react sometimes. So first of all, we need to do something on that. So I would recommend you to wear a red coral, which will bring happiness, romance, uh, you know, uh, support from a partner, and so many, the what a woman seeks from a man in order to fulfill or herself or feel completed about the man. So number one thing is to make Mars favorable for you, and second thing is that we need to strengthen your Jupiter. What Jupiter is? Jupiter is your career progress. Jupiter is your spiritual growth. Jupiter is the man in your life. Jupiter is your sun in your life. Jupiter is all about divinity, spirituality, groundedness. Jupiter is Guru. So Guru is a teacher. So your Jupiter is pretty good because you're grounded. You like spirituality. You believe in God. You are divine, and you tend to do the things which you know connects you from the supreme for with the supreme goal. So for that sake, I would recommend you to wear yellow gold, uh, wear some orange yellow clothes on Thursday, and put a if you can put a sandalwood tika or a kesar tika on your forehead, or behind your ears. That is good too. And yeah, yellow sapphire. Yellow sapphire or wearing topaz can be very good for you because this will give you business growth. Because uh, Jupiter is governing house of your horoscope. Fifth house is for family, for kids, for business growth, and certain windfall. When you get money like this. So Jupiter and Mars will help to make your. I would say these are the, I would say, 7 out of 10 contributor to your horoscope. If we can channelize these two planets in your favor, you can enjoy your life, and your life is going to be it's already. I'm not saying that you're some. Don't get me wrong on that, but the thing is that if you do, this is going to be very good for you. Your life going to turn around for all the goods that you need, because sometimes we don't have to do much about to achieve something. Things are there. All we need to do is to open our eyes and do the right thing, how to achieve them. And sometimes we don't have to put too much of an effort into it.
Mm-hmm.
If you adopt the right path, because if you're looking for something, you don't know which path to adopt. And this is where the destiny comes into play. If your destiny puts you in a right path, in a right time, you don't need to do much.
Mm-hmm.
The things unfold itself.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, these are the two things I would highly recommend.
That's cool. Okay, so the two things are put Jupiter and Mars in the right path. For Mars, the color red. So, and then for Jupiter, you said like a yellow, sapphire, or topaz. Now, color therapy. How do colors relate with the planets? Like, how do you decide which colors I would need?
Yeah, that's a very good question because Mars is a fiery planet, right? So Mars is red in color. So what it does is that if you color therapy wise, if you wear red colors or dark colors, it will bring that fiery energy in you. But having said that, if you have too much fiery energy inside you, that means you can be easily you get very vulnerable. You get angry very, very easily. So in order to balance that, uh, I recommended you red coral because what red coral will do is that because when the red coral gets the light from universe, that red light, because the gemstones are designed in such a way that it pinpoints light in your skin. So that light pierces you, and that give a calmness effect to the fiery side of Mars. So, and when your Mars is calmed down, then you can do color therapy for that. Then you can wear red, or you can donate sweet things on Tuesday. That is because you see how remedies work is that if you what what is recommended in Vedic astrology is that the planet that you want to get blessing from needs to be strengthened, and the planet that you want to avoid needs to be weakened. So here, in your case, the whole point is because your Mars is strong enough, but it is fiery. It is not giving you the best results because it is in your horoscope. Mars is sitting with Venus in your seventh house, which is the house of marriage. It is burning down the effect of uh, sweetness in marriage relationship. So if this Mars is in your favor, it would, because Venus and Mars is sitting in your seventh house along with the Jupiter. So if this Mars is calmed down from the very beginning, it would have allowed Venus to bring its beauty and glamour and to bring its best result in your favor in your marriage life. The harmony or the sweet relationship or the fulfillment from your man would have bring that. But Mars is sitting being mangling dosh. Mars is not very favorable. So coming back to your question about the color therapy, so we need to make sure if we put too much color onto us, we are giving strength to that planet.
Mm.
But if that planet is not well placed or we need to balance it, we need to donate that thing from our planet. So in this case, red coral, wearing red color, and donating some sweets on Tuesday. So because we are uh, balancing Mars and in one sense conveying a message to Mars that give me a sweetness in relationship.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Yeah.
Ah. Now, what if I were to eat like red fruits or food like apples, cherries, things like that?
Yes, certainly. Yes, certainly. You can do that once you're wearing a gemstone for, or you're doing uh, cherries. Yes, on Tuesday cherries are good. On Tuesday itself, if you kind of donate something sweet from your hand, like maybe donuts or something, distribute to your coworker, it's going to be good for you.
Okay.
And on Tuesdays, if you donate banana to a temple, that is also considered because that brings a blessing from Lord Hanuman. If you go to a mandir on Tuesday, uh, from you can put a tika, the tika on your head from Hanuman idol on your head. That's going to bring blessing to you. And yeah, you eat red things, cherries,
Mm.
wear red thing, especially on Tuesday. It will bring good results to you.
Oh, that's good. Okay, that's good to know. I like that. I'm gonna go and then I'm gonna Instagram it and I'm gonna blog about it. It'll be fun. I've only been in a mandir like twice. So it'll be fun to go.
Yeah, for
Yeah.
sure. If you go to a mandir, so especially for Mars, Hanuman Chalis. I mean, there are so many things, so many remedies to offer from. But I normally recommend very easiest remedies to my client. So one of this is going to be get the blessing of Lord Hanuman, because that Hanuman is a Lord which brings good relationship, and it gives you strength to tame down your anger, and understand, look at the objectives of your life in a more clearer way.
Awesome. Cool. And you were saying something about yellow sapphire topaz. That is more for abundance because Jupiter is in my house. Is that right?
Yeah, Jupiter is governing your fifth house, and Jupiter is governing your second house. So your second house is Sagittarius. So which means Jupiter is, like I already said, it's apart from being family, abundance, business, and windfall. Jupiter is also a karaka or a significator of money in your life, man in your life, money in your life. Whatever you do, so you do karmas, and then what is the fall, the fruitfulness of the karmas. So Jupiter, if you're wearing a yellow sapphire, you will do the things that brings money to your life. You will do the things that expand your business, because Jupiter is benevolent, so it brings expansion. It brings spirituality. It's bring goodness, all the good effects from the men in your life. Maybe that's your husband, your brother, or your son. So if Jupiter is good, it will expand the things. So yeah, yellow sapphire, wearing yellow gold, yellow clothes, sandalwood, kesar. These are the things, and topaz. These are the things that works wonder in your favor. Okay. It's not necessary that if this worked well for you, it will work well for other too. But my remedies are specifically based on your horoscope. It is not a generalized, because there are hundreds of remedies to offer from it. I need to choose specifically based on the horoscope.
Yeah, this is what I love. It's so personal. It's so personalized. I really like that. Okay, so I have another question here. What kind of trips or adventures would invigorate and inspire me?
Can you repeat the question?
What kind of trips or adventures would invigorate and inspire me?
So your Venus is forming your 12th house. So adventure wise, I already told you like traveling.
Okay.
Yeah, you like, and if you travel towards 12th house, so if you travel towards eastern side, that will bring you more harmony and happiness.
Okay.
Because the Venus is governing your east side, and you are a fun-loving person for sure. So when you're in a right state of mind, when you have enough money, and when you're surrounded with the positive people, and you travel, it's cherry on the top. So Venus will always help you in that. So I would say when you travel, if you can, then have some diamond. You wear some diamond when you travel. It's going to be good for you. Wear some white clothes. It's going to be it's going to be good for you. And drink or eat something like maybe coconut water is good. Using more of a white color is going to help you a lot. And traveling always excites you. I see from your horoscope.
Yeah.
Traveling is always good. If you travel toward east side, towards search, toward or seeking something related to spirituality, that's going to be very good for you. And you already see that. I see in your horoscope, you're a seeker. You go to the depths and you try to find out the hidden gems for you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's great. Okay. And Oh, okay. So next question. This is more kind of success line, timelines, business. So with so I own a skincare line, and when can I expect for it to be like I've seen success? Success to me isn't always money. It's not finances, so that's different. But when will the finances follow the success? When will that start happening?
Okay, so I'll have to look into your dashas, that the period that you're going through.
Okay.
So because you just entered into the dasha of Rahu. Rahu is not considered very well. Rahu brings bottlenecks. Rahu brings hurdles. So I would say this a year and a half from now is gonna be, you gonna put your efforts in. You're not gonna get 100% results. It's gonna be like 3 steps forward, 2 steps back.
Mhm.
So this is what I see. But as soon as you entered into Jupiter phase within Rahu, and that's going to be for 3 years, you will expand. And the business that you mentioned is what business is are you in? Like
It's
beauty?
an organic, like skincare beauty line
See,
with lots of aromatherapy, essential oils, all of that.
yeah. So yeah, I mean, because with this business, you'll be able to help people a lot because this is the best business. You will put your heart into it because your Venus is strong and your Jupiter is well placed. So with this kind of a business, you will offer wellness to your clients. It will, and you are bound to be in this business. In business, this kind of a business where it involves aromatherapy or healing, color therapy, or Reiki, or something like that, something related to some divinity, or where people feel healed. You make them beautiful. So in fact, this is the kind of business you should be in. You're already in that. I'm glad to hear, and I clearly see. I already mentioned that beauty, glamour, and all those things excites you.
Yeah.
So yeah. Having said that, I mean, from 17, 18 onwards, you've been doing fairly well, and this is going to be a little bit challenges because challenging not specifically in terms of business. Of course, business will be this growth expansion is going to be a little bit challenge because it will not move as fast as you expect. But there are certain other things too, uh, because Rahu is governing your. Just give me a second. Yeah. So based on the situation of Rahu, so it's when you put an effort into certain things, then the question of fruitification, what you put in, how much fruit you get from. So that is going to be a little bit challenge during this time. Uh, but I would say, yeah, within this time, there's going to be a blip where you'll expand, but the real fruitfulness of the things will come from August 2020 onwards for 4 years, 3, 4 years. And then there is no stopping for you until 2028, 2028, 29. So I would say then 6, 7 years from 2020 is going to be very fruitful for you. And within this particular business, you will do good.
Okay. So what will 2019 be like? Will it be like out of 10? Will it be 4 out of 10?
Just give
5
me
out
a
of
second.
10?
I will, because for that I'll have to go into, first is called period, sub period, and then it's called sub period. So I'll
Okay.
have to go into sub period to
Okay.
check. Just give me a second. Specifically talking about 2019.
Mm-hmm. And yeah, 2019 is coming.
Okay. So from May next year, until September next year. So May, June, July, August. These 4 months within this challenging time is going to be very good for you. So I would say if I put it in a number, from December until April, is I would assign 4 out of 10. From May until September next year, I will assign 8 out of 10. And then from September until December, then September until February 2020, I will assign 6. And from February until July, 7, because that's a Mercury phase. And mind you, after that, from July, for from July 2000, we are talking about 2 years ahead, but I would say 2 months is going to be very challenging. That is going to be July 2020 and August 2020. But since you asked about 2019, so I can broadly say first 4 months, 4, next 4 months, 8, and then next 4 months, 6.
Oh, okay. So yeah, okay, that makes sense because, it's a business and you get opportunity, but it's like walking back 3 steps because you have to learn the new opportunity. So it's always, you're always moving forward, but it's a new challenge that you need to learn. So that makes sense. So then after from 2020 to 2028, it looks like I'll probably get a handle on it. It's going to be okay. But then what about after 2028? Like, when will I be financially free? Complete freedom.
By 2028, you're going to be financially free.
Okay.
After 2028, your motivation is going to be different than just for finances.
Okay.
From 2028 till 2030, your motivation is going to be spirituality.
I love that.
So yeah, your motivation is going to be spirituality and divinity, because Rahu and then is Ketu inside. So this, you will go into deeper search of the things, because whatever you wanted to achieve, you will get this in 6-7 years. And of course, within that time, you will have you will involve you will come across good people, beautiful people, nice men in your life. Romance is there, everything is there. It's just I'm saying that when Rahu is there, it brings some kind of challenges, because it gives uncertainty in the mind, unclarity in the mind if Rahu is not very well placed. And then these are the shadowy planets. They always bring shadow. Since you are bright, your Venus is strong. You already see the things more clearly. But this is just caution word for you that when every glitter is not gold.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So
Yeah.
you need to kind of look, be focused on that, not get into indulgence easily, because this placement, the Venus and the Rahu phase, will tend to push people into indulgence in the name of whatever there are so many things in the society. So if you are watchful, you keep your eyes open, well grounded, spiritual, and believe in good things,
Mm-hmm.
then you know your path.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And will my path change? Like right now I have a skincare business. I plan on having it forever. I'm an online entrepreneur, but I also have other opportunities that, like, more marketing, sales that have been coming through. So in all of these years, will I do other businesses, like keep my skincare line, but do other things as well?
Yeah, you can, like I said, you're going to expand, and the expansion is just will be in this particular sphere. You're talking about soaps, which is aroma, right? Fragrance.
Mm-hmm.
You may have some lipsticks or some cosmetics, and then you will go into the marketing of the things where your own brand is involved. So, but all in all, these products are related to the beauty. You will work towards wellness and beauty of the people. That is what I see. Because uh, in the past, you may be in the different profession, but now you change it towards a business and beauty business.
Yeah.
So that's why, and you came in this business for a reason. And the business that will relate to you most successfully is going to be the business related to Venus. Yeah.
Okay.
It may be perfume, it may be cosmetics, it may be a hair salon, or wellness, or a Reiki center, or a yoga center. I mean, aromatherapy, oils, soaps,
Mm-hmm.
scents, incense, all these things.
Yeah. Okay. That's perfect. That's exactly what okay. That's great. That answers my question. Okay. So let's go to romance.
Wow.
So tell me a little bit. I know it's because of Mars or whatever and Venus. It's never been like good, right? Like there's always been this imbalance, which is totally true in my life. But moving forward, like, will I have a romantic partner that's compatible with me in my life? If so, when? What kind of partner is a good match for me?
Okay, very good question. So, first of all, when you will get a partner. Like I already said, from May onwards, there's a likelihood that if you are kind of already seeing someone, and by April, and you'll be able to decide about yourself how you want to proceed. And from April on, of course, you will get satisfaction and fulfillment in this romantic relationship. Your next question is the how your man look like. So your man is going to be the well, of course, everyone. We all want to be love and appreciated. That's the basic thing that we all look for. But yeah, whatever you desire and whatever you missed in the past because of challenges in the relationship, this man is going to fulfill you. All you have to have is faith, and like I said, and don't miss to wear yellow sapphire or a topaz. That will bring uh, especially that will trigger your luck towards a relationship and finding a suitable partner to you. But having said that, um, we need to keep watch on your Mars, because the man who you come, who you run into, or who you know, or who you date, we need to monitor that how his Mars look like, because your Mars compatibility with your partner is the utmost essential thing that I want to make sure that you should consider before getting into a relationship.
Mm. So what signs would be is that how it works? Is it just certain signs that a guy can be that would be compatible?
Well, the thing is that for uh, for Scorpio, the signs, I would say Pisces is going to be a very good match. Taurus is going to be a very good match. And then Sagittarius is going to be a good match. Yeah.
Okay.
And the man, if you want to travel, uh, and looking for a man who's your travel mate and companion and doesn't care much about making and saving money. So if you're looking for that man, in that sense, Libra is going to be a good match just for travel. But if you consider real growth and spiritual growth, money growth, satisfaction, and everything, so I would say Pisces and Sagittarius.
Mm.
And of course, romantic, high in energy, everything make you feel uh, up and special is going to be Taurus. See, everything doesn't come in one man.
Mm. Yeah.
That's the thing.
Yeah.
So you need to see, and of course, this is your luck matter, which man to bring for you, who's the best. So that's why I always insist on taming or controlling or balancing your luck, so that you run into the beautiful things, you come across beautiful things.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Okay. And this person, have I met them or am I going to meet them? You said April, May, it may solidify.
Like I said, if you're already liking someone, and you are skeptic or you're apprehensive what to do and how to proceed forward, by uh, by the end of April, you'll be able to figure out, or you'll be able to switch as well, just to make your choices. But May onset, May, and and further 4 or 5 months, as I mentioned, this is going to be a trigger for romance and man in your life.
Oh, okay. That's nice. It's been a long time. That's good. That's good news. Perfect. I like that. So what other kind of questions do people ask you about romance, life, marriage, long term? Like,
Yeah, Balraj, like I said, we are looking for, appreciation and love in our life. And the question is, most questions are based on that. People seek a happy marriage or a happy relationship. Um, the problem is that these days we are running after so many things, and we somehow forgot to love our own self.
yeah.
So, see, the thing is, if you don't love yourself, what you get, what you give. People, are not. I mean, we are all. I'm also one of those. But the thing is, the challenge is the speed of life, and we need to achieve this, we need to do that. There's so much of a pressure. So, in engulfed with all those things, we forgot to love ourselves. So when we don't love ourselves, what we do is that it's a kind of, you know, the suppression or the frustration that we carry, that's what we dissipate. And that's what we get back. So the basic thing is you get what you give. So for that, you need to love yourself. So what my remedies are based on, if and people ask me how I can get a perfect partner, or how my married life is going to be the best, and how I get the best out of everything that I desire in a relationship. So I would say, make yourself happy, start loving yourself. And my remedies are based on that. That I offer them something which kind of make their awareness level higher, so they start loving themselves. And once this thing is triggered, they attract all the good things.
Yeah.
Be it a relationship, be it a business, be it your education, your children, your parents, or whatever.
Yeah. No, that's so true. That's perfect. Okay. And then I also wanted to know, I don't know, can you tell by the planets for my son, like anything about my son? Because he'll be 15 in May. So he's 14. And just, he's a pretty good kid, but just our relationship, our happiness, what I can do to help him along in his journey. Can you tell that or no?
Yeah, I mean, like I said, if we do some remedies for Jupiter, so that includes your sun as well. And
Oh,
the Jupiter is ruling your fifth house, which is Pisces. So it will bring, your son will. I mean, he will more diligently start following you, and he will able to make good choices in his life. And he, of course, loves you already, but so far as his education and career goes, it's going to be good. It's because mother luck also come for son as well. So we need to do something about Jupiter, and he will be good. He's not kind of something that will give you a trouble, but like Rahu phase brings some challenges and some stresses about your kid and your family life. So that's what I'm saying is that the placement of planets is such that we need to work on two things: Mars and Jupiter, and that's going to be a whole package.
okay. Okay, cool. And what about my general health? General health. I mean, I love fitness. I love working out. It's part of me. Will I always enjoy that? Will my health be okay? Do I need to worry about anything or think about anything?
You see, your sun is very well placed. Your planet sun is very well placed in Gemini. So your health is going to be good. But the thing is, this placement in eighth house for sun can make you can normally brings mental stress and some. Well, I'm not saying that you're exactly going to, because your health overall is robust. What you need to consider is to take a good care of your mental health as well.
Mm-hmm.
And ailment related to kidney
Okay.
and blood.
Okay.
These things you need to monitor. I mean, because you asked me this question, everybody asks me this question.
Yes, of course.
I need to give them certain precautions, right? It's just like if a doctor, or if somebody prescribe you some medicine, they will they will talk about precautions as well. So these are the precautions you need to know. Other than that, it's all fine. Your fitness is, everything is good. Yeah.
Cool.
Yeah.
What are the best days for me to do like a detoxification, cleansing, things like that? Is there a good day for me to do that?
Yeah. So the best day for this kind of detox is related to making yourself beautiful. So your internal gut and your skin beautiful. So that is governed by, again, with Venus, and the best day is going to be Monday and Friday.
Oh, okay. Perfect. Monday and Friday. Okay. And are there, what's a good place for me to live? Can you tell?
Like I mentioned, when we talk about house and property, we talk about fourth house. Your fourth house is governed by Saturn. Saturn governs east side. So your house, uh, where you live in Surrey now.
Yeah.
So east side towards east is going to be good. And within a house, if your bedroom is towards southwest direction, that will bring you the best good results in terms of your relationship, your health, and your mental health as well. But
Oh,
yeah,
okay.
east side is going to be good. So wherever you find, if you see a big lot is there, find an east lot. If you're looking for a city within a province, go for city towards east. Always remember east. East is going to bring you good results in terms of your residential.
Okay.
Yeah.
Perfect. Okay. Um, and then hobbies and sports. Is there a certain like hobby and sport or whatever that would be best for me?
Yeah, I mean, you're always already supportive and athletic based on the placement of your Mars. And but sometimes you get too much, you bring too much aggression into yourself, and so of course, sports, cycling, swimming,
Yeah.
uh, workout, cardio,
Yeah.
these kind of things is going to be good for you.
Okay.
The exercises related to your heart, because heart is heart pumps the energy, and your Mars is such that you will love aggression. Your Mars is such. You are not a pessimistic person.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Totally. Okay. I enjoy yoga too, but I totally enjoy the aggressive side of exercise more. It's true.
I can see that.
Yeah, that's too funny. And then colors good for me, you already told me, are red, yellow,
Yeah, a blend of yellow and orange.
orange. Yeah. So that's already done. Perfect. And yeah, is there anything else that you can tell me that would be beneficial to me that you think that I should know that would help me?
Yeah, so I would say that based on overall picture that I see, first of all, your path is good. You believe in yourself. Uh, Try to bring the blessings of the things which is more suitable to you. See, it is just like inviting two people in your house. One is your friend, one is your enemy. So if you are giving more support to your enemy, which is not fruitful to you, but you are annoying your friend. So
Mm-hmm.
you need to figure out who's your enemy and who's your friend, and
Mm-hmm.
feed your friend. not your enemy. That
Right.
applies to your surrounding, your friend circle, and your internal self as well. Because we all have a demon and a good spirit inside us. So feed your good spirit and try to suppress and avoid the bad things. So that's my main thing. You already love yourself. Do a few remedies to tone up the things, and you will see.
No, this is
You
so
will-
good. Yeah, and this is very exciting because I'm actually going to like follow through. I'm gonna go get my red and my yellow, and I'm excited about it because I believe I'm into energies, and everything you said makes complete sense to me. So I will keep a little bit of a log, and then if we can touch base again December, July. So July is actually my birthday month, and maybe if we can, and I'll keep in touch with you. I'll let you know too when things happen. And maybe if we can do another podcast like this in July and just as a follow-up, I think that would be kind of cool. What do you think?
That's perfect. Yeah. I mean, just call me for a consultation, and we will set up an appointment, and we can certainly do that. I
Yeah,
will love to do that.
yeah, that'd be fun. Now, can you just also, I'm gonna, if people just check out the link below, I'm gonna link do you want me to link your Facebook page or your website, or how can people find you? Can you give me some information?
Yeah, I have my website as well. So I'm on Facebook, Astrologer Sanjeev Katoch. I'm on Instagram as well, Astrologer Sanjeev Katoch. Astropundit.ca is my website, so you can find me there too. So yeah, my number is there on my Facebook, and it's a uh, you know, public link, and anybody can message me and ask question, and set up an appointment with me. So I'm present on Facebook, Instagram, and I have a website as well.
Yeah.
Feel free to
Oh,
call me with any question, or all I need is, like I said, is date, time, and place of birth. And yeah.
perfect. Okay, and sorry, go ahead.
And based on that, I cast a horoscope, and then I would, based on my availability and my preoccupation, so I set up an appointment time, and so then I can do on prediction. I mean, I can do the horoscope over the phone, or you can meet me in person.
It's awesome. Well, I had a great time. I'm going to give you a call right after we jump off of this, and I'll make sure I link all of your information. It'll be a podcast, and I'm going to put it up on YouTube as well. So thank you so much. I really appreciate it.
Okay, thank you, Varaj. Thanks for having me here,
Yeah.
and have a good night. God
Yeah,
bless.
yeah. I'll give you a call in like 2 minutes. Okay, see you later.
Bye bye.
Bye.